Hi, this is Christian from Revelare Kitchens. Today we're going to be showing you how to properly reset your drawer glides in the event that they no longer come to a soft close. In this first scenario, we're actually going to be looking at a case in which we have undermount glides, which are instead of on the side here, they are under here, which means we're actually going to need to get on the floor here so that we can get this process started. Alright, so we are now on the floor underneath the open drawer box here. And the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to locate these two clips. These two clips are actually what holds the brackets to the glides, and they should be denoted in a bright color, usually red. First thing you're going to want to do is unlock it by just simply pressing that the whole way forward. There should be two clicks that you hear for each one, once as it's passing through and once as it's in place. After both of these red clips have been put into the open position, what you're going to look for is these two finger grooves here. These you can actually pull in like so, and they will release the glides. If you're having a little trouble getting them unstuck here, it might help to remove one at a time. There are finger holders for you to get a hold of glides here. Now, these do also have finger spots here, so if you are going to be doing this standing up, you will be easily able to do, because you'll be able to just feel for these and then grab these from above. But the next step here is going to be to just push the glide in from underneath very slowly. Make sure you have firm grab on the drawer box and you can just lift it right out. So now you can tell, you can actually look the whole way back into the drawer glides. Now, just for ease of access here, we did make it so you can see directly through the top here. But in this case, you'll want to be looking through the drawer front hole here. But you'll notice there's actually some hooks back here that your drawer glides will catch to once they close. You can see this hook here, hooks right in there, and then it closes. So the first thing you want to do is, and you will be able to see this part from the front, is you want to make sure that your drawer glides are properly landing into that hook on both sides. Now, assuming that it is, then it shouldn't be too hard of a fix here, but usually that is the biggest problem. The biggest problem is that one of these hooks is not landing. It can get stuck back here, maybe it's stuck too far forward, it's slid back, so you'll just want to be able to pull it forward and so it comes back out. If it gets back here, just grab it, pull it forward so it comes back out, and when you close this, it'll hook back in. And that's usually the number one problem. So if that is not your issue, it might just be that your soft close drawer glide is actually holding too much. So if your problem is that it's holding too much, maybe this bracket here, this piston actually, is far back. If it's too far back and it's too hard for you to get a hold of, now you'll be able to reach in through the front. Like I said, you'll also be able to see this through the front hole here. And you just press that button, bring it forward, as far forward as it goes if it's too high. And that will make it so that it's not quite as aggressive, might be easier for you to get a hold of, and that should help you out a lot. Now that your drawer glides have been properly reset, we are more than welcome to go back and put it in place. The last thing is to just get the drawer glides back into place. Now, you'll notice here that you do have that handhold, so you can just slide that right back into place, and then you pull the brackets down, and you are back in business. And now, your drawer box is back to working. And in this scenario, we're going to be focusing on side mount glides. Now, in order to take out these glides, it's significantly easier than your undermount glides. Locate the black connectors right here. There's one on each side. You'll want to push in both of them at the same time. You push them in with your finger and pull. So you'll see here, you won't have to be inside the cabinet for this. I'm just doing this just so you guys can get a better look at what we're looking at here. You'll see a bracket right here, and this is where the piston is that I showed you in the last video, but for the side mount glides. You can see, oftentimes if you're having an issue with your glide, it's just because something has pushed this down and it is slid in without the glide in. So just grab this little knob here. There's actually like a small handle for you to grab with your finger. And you should be able to reach back and feel it, if you're reaching from outside the cabinets. But I just want you to be able to see this here. You should be able to just pull it back, and if you just pull it straight out, it'll actually go up into its connective slot here on its own. And so now that your drawer glide has been reset, we are just able to just slide this right back in. Now, it might help if you just use one hand to brace it and one hand to grab it, one glide at a time. And then you just push it the whole way in, and it doesn't matter if they're even if you have one glide back here and one up here, because they will catch as they come in, and they will come to a point of harmony as you're closing it anyway. So there's absolutely no reason to worry about that. It should just go back in, and it automatically clamps back. So there's no reason to worry about resetting any brackets or anything. And that should be everything. If you have any other issues, or if that doesn't help you with your drawer glides, please feel free to reach out to us at our customer care line. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.